This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, live in the RHR studio. Hey, good morning. Good morning to my friends around the world. I'm in the shack here. I'm in the RHR bunker. We call the studio in New York. It's now 6:30 in the morning here in the United States, and we're getting ready to do another session of ham radio. Let's work some DX. The sun is just rising in the state of Maine, and we're hoping the propagation gods will be upon us today so we can work a lot of DX. We'll be on for 1 hour, and I'm in here with my cup of coffee, and we're going to work a little DX here. And I appreciate everybody watching this morning. The show is growing immensely on all three streaming platforms. I seem to get a lot more viewers on Facebook than Twitch or YouTube, but I think it'll take time to get the other streaming platforms to where we are today on Facebook. I'm going to turn up the volume. Going to work some DX. Please put your comments in all the streaming platforms, and I'll try to answer them. And here we go. Going to turn up the volume, see what the band looks like. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Okay, nothing heard. QRZ. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. QRZ 20 meters.
India, Uniform 1, Mike Romeo, India.
Italy, United 1, Mike Radio, India. Ciao, 59, 5 and 9 in the state of Maine. Over.
Ciao, my name is Massimiliano, Nord Italy, Turin, Torino. Questel?
Okay, Massimiliano. I hope and I'm pronouncing that good, my friend. You're sounding fantastic here into the United States this morning. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, and I'm sitting on the Atlantic Ocean. Right on the saltwater sea, beaming in your direction. Italy United 1, Mike Radio Italy, from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Questel, India, Uniform 1, Mike Romeo, India. My station, I gain stay 620 and Yaesu FTO 891.
QSL, my friend. Very good. Sounding fantastic here from Italy into the United States this morning. And it's good to hear you. How's the weather? How is the weather in Italy this morning? Go ahead.
Questel. Your signal is 59. Questel.
Okay, QSL, my friend. Thank you for calling in. Italy United 1, Mike Radio Italy, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Ciao.
Questel, ciao.
How is the weather in Italy this morning? Go ahead.
Echo
Alpha 3, Alpha Golf, Quebec.
The Echo Alpha Quebec again.
Okay, Echo Alpha 3, Alpha Golf, Quebec. Good morning, my friend. W2 Radio Echo Alpha 3, Alpha Golf Queen, 59 plus 10 decibels in my QTH, my friend, okay?
Yeah, you're very strong, my friend. Very strong. Echo Alpha 3, Alpha Golf Quebec. Good morning. From Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. How copy?
Okay, Ray. My name Giulio. Juliet Uniform Lima, India, Ontario. Okay, my friend, spectacular signal for you in my QTH. My transceiver Foxtrot Tango Yaesu FT 11000 Delta antenna Mosley TA3 y amplifier Commander 2. Okay, my friend, W2, W2 Radio Echo, Echo Alpha 3, Alpha Golf, Quebec.
Yes, doing all a fine job. Fantastic. Beautiful copy from Spain here this morning into the United States. I just woke up, my friend. I just get out of bed. I now have my cup of coffee. My cup of coffee, and here in the radio room. It's a very cold morning here in the United States. It's -4 Celsius. -4 Celsius. And now here working DX with you. Very happy to hear you this morning, and thank you very much for the call. Echo Alpha 3, Alpha Golf Quebec, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 and running 1 kilowatt. QSL?
Okay, QSL, my Commander 2 in this moment 1 kilowatt. También, my friend Ryan, in this moment 5,920 decibels. Thank you very much for contact, my friend. 73 for you and your family. Hasta próximo contacto, okay? W2, W2 Radio Echo, Echo Alpha 3, Alpha Golf, Quebec. Ciao, ciao, my friend. 73.
Okay, ciao, ciao, my friend. Good to hear you. 73, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let me say hello to my friends here that are watching on Facebook. Hey, John, Tony, Bobby, Chris, Julian, Paul. Let me say hello to my friends on YouTube. Bill, Tony, George, nice to see you. And my only friend here on Twitch TV. Hey, Karen, thanks for watching. Okay, let me turn the volume up.
Yankee, portable, QRP.
Okay, the QRP station, make your call.
Mike 7, Yankee, Zulu, Yankee, portable, QRP. 6 kilo.
Okay, what a booming signal for a QRP station. Mike 7, Yankee, Zulu, Yankee, their QRP. You're 5'9", 59 into the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Oh, Roger. Okay, I was surprised to get through there, Ray. I was gobsmacked you came back to me. I'm about 1,000 feet above sea level, and we're using a sosa beam antenna. We're on a 20-meter dipole, and which is about 12 meters to the feed point, inverted. I'm just using 10 watts. 10 watts. Operator is Mark this side. My apologies.
Okay, very good, Mark. Fantastic. Making a beautiful, beautiful trip across the pond this morning. As if you have a 5-element Yagi and running 1,000 watts. That's how well you sound. So your 10 watts sitting on that 1,000 feet above sea level is doing wonders for you. I'm located in Jonesport, Maine, one of the most eastern cities in the United States, sitting on the Atlantic Ocean, where we're running a very big antenna array on a 175-foot tower, running 175 over 123 over 71, 15 elements beaming your direction there, Mark. Mike 7, Yankee Zulu Yankee, 10 watts QRP from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo in the great state of Maine. Over.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Mike 7, Yankee Zulu Yankee. I think it's safe to say you're doing all the work there, but that sounds like a very impressive setup there. I think it's something as Brits can only dream of because of our super stringent planning regulations. It's the stuff dreams are made of for us, I think, right?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. Well, England's been around a lot longer than the United States, so land is very not easy to come by. Here in the United States, there's a lot of vacant land, so we're just getting started over here on this side of the pond. So in some parts of the U.S., like the state of Maine, you can do as you please, which I love. It's a great state when it comes to regulations. Not many towns will not disapprove of a radio tower for ham radio. Where here in New York, where I live, if you try to put up a tower in Long Island, New York, the best of luck because the regulations are just so stringent. Well, it's good to hear you. Mike 7, Yankee Zulu Yankee. Beautiful copy from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Thanks for the nice QSO.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Yeah, thank you very much. Again, I'm absolutely amazed on such a strong
Ocean November 7.
It proves what the right location at the right time can do. Okay, I'm going to say a big thank you for coming back to me today. We might make contact again some point. So I'll say 73s, and again, thank you very much, and I wish you a very good day. Mike 7, Yankee Zulu Yankee, going clear?
Okay, yeah, incredible signal. Peaking well over S9 with the 10 watts. Very impressed, my friend. Congratulations. Take care. Golf 4, Oscar Baker Baker. Good morning, Des.
Yeah, good morning, Ray.
Oscar November 7.
He's doing fantastic. I could just about hear a trace of him, but he's doing great with 10 watts. It just shows what can be done. The problem today is lack of activity, not really so much band conditions. Ritty is a case in point. You listen on the RTTY frequencies, nothing. When there's a contest on, like at the weekend, that whole screen was lit up with RTTY. So, what you going to do, huh? Well, here it's beautiful sunshine, quite windy, around plus 7 degrees, which I guess is around 43 Fahrenheit. Feels a lot colder though in the wind. It's good to hear there are still places on planet Earth where people don't moan about what you want to do. It really hacks me off that, it's like here in this country, it can be quite difficult. I went down the route of using towers on legs, if it's kind of portable, then they don't know how to deal with that. Once you start digging holes and putting in concrete, it becomes like a property. Crazy stuff from G4OBB, over.
Yes, Des, you nailed it. That's the way to get around the regulations. That's absolutely correct. If you want to put a tower up and the town is giving you a hard time, put it on wheels. They really can't stop you from doing it because under the regulations, you're not digging a hole and you're not putting concrete in there. So, that's a good way to get around it, Des, absolutely. And for matter of fact, I know a friend of mine in Southern California, that's exactly what he did. They wouldn't let him put up a tower, so he bought a portable tower and put it up, and they couldn't say anything to him. And it's been up like that for many, many years. And then he cranks it down in the bad weather. Well, you're sounding absolutely fantastic, Des, as always. A very strong 5 and 9, beautiful audio. And it's good to hear you this morning. It's 6:41 in the a.m. I got a little bit of an early start here this morning. I was excited to get on the radio this morning, so I couldn't wait to get into the shack here. And it's great to see propagations in very good shape here this morning. Sometimes you just never know how propagation's going to be, but here at 6:41 in the morning, the signals are very strong from Europe. Golf 4, Oscar Baker Baker, Dash from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. By the way, the weather here, it's minus 4 Celsius at the moment. QSL?
Yeah. Well, you're 20 over 9 or more. You're really pounding in here, as usual. Yeah, that's the route I went down, just a 12-meter mast on legs. I have guy ropes on it, and they came around here, took pictures, sent me threatening letters. That was a number of years ago. But you know what? It got stuck with their legal department. I think the council, the legal people said, well, look, there's no guarantee of success. We could throw thousands and thousands of pounds at this, and a judge might well look at it and say, hey, look, the damn thing is portable. It can be moved at any time, It could be there one day and not there the next. So what you going to do? And that's the only way I know of really getting them off your back in this country, It's a crazy, crazy thing, but, as soon as people, they don't like changes. You put up an antenna, straight away, of course, they see it and they complain. That's what happens. You expect this to occur. After an antenna's been up for several years, it would look kind of weird if it wasn't there, If you took it down, there's a great big empty gap. It's it's all about perception, and some folks are really peculiar, There's an old saying, there's nought as queer as folks, and that's very, very true indeed. There's all sorts of strange people in this world, you know, and it's not my job to try and sort them out. Hi. 73, Ray. You have a great, great day there, and we'll see you next time from G4OBB. Toodle pip.
All right, good to hear. Sorry about that, Des. Got focused in the wrong window there. Okay, absolutely, Des. I couldn't agree with you more. That's the beauty about in certain states here in the United States. Every state has its own regulations. We're here in where I'm transmitting from the state of Maine. It's the regulations are not very difficult. Where in some other states it could be very, very difficult to even put up a shed or a garage on your yard. So regulations depends on where you live, the population, and if the town has money. That's the big key here, especially in the United States. I tell my friends all the time, if you're going to put up a tower, put it up. Well, this is under remote regulations. A lot more guys over here in the United States are now operating remote, and I know all the tricks. And I've been to more board zoning regulations than probably most attorneys in the tower industry. The number one key to getting a tower passed in a town here in the United States is go to a town that doesn't have any money. If they have no money, they're not going to fight you. And they're just going to say, okay, do what you want. That's the number one factor. Put your tower up in a town that has no money. And with the remote technology today, most towns don't have to put their tower in their backyard anymore. They can find a cheap piece of land somewhere else. For a matter of fact, probably do it cheaper. Because the concrete's going to be cheaper. The only thing that you have to do is travel to the site once in a while and flip a switch or have somebody local there to help you keep the remote station up and running. Good to hear you this morning, Des. As always, one of my favorite friends from the United Kingdom, and all my friends around the world. But you're one of the top-notch men there, Des. Call 4 Oscar Baker, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Have yourself a great day.
Yeah. Well, we support you all the way there, Ray, and you know that. You know, all this stuff is important to hams around the world, so you provide a valuable service for people that otherwise wouldn't be able to get on, and we need people on the bands, no two ways about it. 73, I'm glad you share my enthusiasm. We'll see you next time, G4OBB. Ciao.
Yes, exactly, Des. I'm one of the big proponents. I'm not one of those what do they call it? There's a name for it. Old-timer hams. I'm not like that. I've been a ham operator for a very long time, 30 plus years. But my mentality is completely different than the most that are been as long as I am. I don't care that the CW regulations were taken away. I could care less. And I'm a big CW guy. I operate CWs like the rest of them. But you know, I don't get bent out of shape that I did it the hard way and I had to learn Morse code. I could care less about that. All I'm worried about, what you just said, Des, let's keep our airwaves busy. For a matter of fact, I'll go one step further. I would love to be able to see the technician license here in the United States, like you guys have over there, with your foundation license, where you allow operators to get on HF. See, our technician class licensees can only get on 10 meters. So I would love to be able to see them, at least minimum, the technician class license here in the United States to get on digital modes. At least get them on HF, and then our biggest class here in the United States is technician class licensee hams. We got to get them on HF, and once they're on HF, then the whole door opens for them. So that's where I am on this whole thing with the licensing desk. Good to hear you. 73, take care. Golf 4, Oscar Baker, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73, bye-bye.
73, Ray. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thanks. 73. QRZ, this is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo in the great state of Maine.
Sugar Mike 7 Echo Honolulu United, over.
Okay, good morning to my friend there in Sweden. Good to hear you. Sugar Mike 7 Echo Hotel United. Very strong signal, 59, 5 and 9. Here into the state of Maine. QSL?
Yeah, very fine, Ray, and great to meet you here on 20. I see that most of the contacts has been on 75 meters. You're very strong, of course. You're 5'9" plus 10. A little bit of QSB, but outstanding, good signal, and why shouldn't it be like that with the setup you have? Nice to hear you again, my friend. Back to you, W2RE, FM7EHU.
Yeah, okay, very good. Fantastic to hear you here on 20 meters. Yes, your call is very recognized on 75, 80 meters. Very good. Good to hear you. Over there on 80 meters, I run a 5-element Yagi at 140 feet and a bunch of 4 squares. And over here on 20 meters, I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 on a 175-foot tower and running the legal limit here in the United States, peaking 1,500 watts. The transceiver is an Elecraft K3, and the amplifier is an Expert 1.3 amplifier. Good to hear you. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. Just as strong here, if not stronger than on 80 meters. Sugar Mike 7, Echo Hotel United, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yeah, beautiful, Ray. And why shouldn't it be? I mean, with that setup, you having a ball, I guess. I'm running the ASO FTD X101MP and an Alpha 87, and the antenna is a OptiBeam, 11-element OptiBeam with three active elements, monobands, Y-spaced here on 20, so that's the setup. But the tower is cranked down, so it's just, I think that the bottom antenna is about 10 or 12 meters above the ground right now. I had to pull it down because of the high winds we had a couple of days ago. That's the story, Ray. And yeah, I know about the 5-element Yagi. I think we tested just when you had that up and running on 75, just before or just after Christmas. I don't remember what date it was, but anyway, it was an outstanding signal on 75 also. Won't keep it many stations for calling, Ray, so take care and keep up the good work, and see you some other day. W2RE, SM7EHU.
Yeah, okay, very good. Very good, fantastic, beautiful copy. And yes, we put the... I'll just give you a quick rundown of this station. You probably know Crossy K1 Lima Zulu, and he's a big contester DXer and a DXpeditioner. Probably one of the most well-known HF operators in the world. He and I built the station together. It's a joint venture. And back in May of 2019, I purchased 22 acres of land right here on the ocean, blueberry fields, which is perfect because blueberry field means there's no trees. So it was a pretty much flat level piece of land on the ocean, sitting 150 feet above sea level, and they're blueberry fields. And boy, the blueberries are good. I picked them this year. I brought buckets of them back home, and we broke ground in September of this year. I put up the first tower. It was a 90-foot tower, and I put a multi-band antenna on it. And we just tested it before we broke ground to hit the other stuff real hard. And if you know anything about Crossy, he does it a little bit different than most. We worked under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress for 6 weeks. We landed up getting 5 towers up to nearly 200 feet. And we did a lot of work, 12, 14-hour days for 6 straight weeks. But it became a success, and really enjoy operating this station remote. Thanks for calling in. I'll let you wrap it up. Sugar Mike 7, Echo Hotel United, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Fine, Ray, and beautiful. Thanks for the story about the setup and the station. Really amazing, and I have been looking at the internet on the beautiful pictures. So that's what ham radio is about. And I live out on the countryside as well, and I have had some plans of putting up a second tower here, but I haven't got into it yet. But maybe I will. and do something for 40 meters. I do not have anything at all for 40. Yeah, I have a
Morning,
wire
Armando.
vertical, but that's all. Otherwise, it's most on 80 meters with the 4 square.
88.
Thank you very much, Ray. All the best, and as I said before, keep up the good work. It's always nice to talk to you, and see you soon again. All the best from Sweden. W2RE SM7EHU 73s.
Yeah, Roger. Do you go by the name Pele?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, Pele. Very good. Fantastic. We also stream live. We also stream live all our operations, or most of our operations. So right now I'm live on 3 social media platforms as well. We've been getting the word out about ham radio. Over 1.4 million views the last 28 days on social media, and hundreds, if not thousands, of shortwave listeners around the world are either studying to get their license or have already gotten their license, according to the emails that I've been receiving in the text messages and the IM messages. So we're trying to get the word out as best we can. I can't tell you where the social platforms are because I don't want to get in trouble by the FCC, but we're on the air live on social media. Okay, thanks for calling in. 73, Sugar Mike 7, Echo Hotel United, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73, bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, I had a glimpse of that one just a few minutes ago.
Delta Bravo Papa.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Always a pleasure. Good to hear you from Sweden today. QRZ Europe, this is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. My friend from Romania. Good morning to you in Romania. Yankee Oscar 5, Delta Bravo Papa, 59 plus, over.
Roger, thank you very much. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Yankee Oscar 9, number 9, my dear friend. Delta Bravo Papa, thank you very much for 59. For also 59. 59, my name is Gabi, Golf Alpha Bravo India. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Yankee Oscar 9, Delta Bravo Papa.
Okay, very good, Gabby. Gabrielle, very good. Good to hear you this morning across the pond here in the United States of America. You're 59, 5 and 9 plus about the 10 dB. I am located in Jonesport, Maine. Jonesport, Maine, sitting on the Atlantic Ocean in the most northeast corner of the United States, where I'm running 5 over 5 over 5, monoband Yagis, and running a little bit over 1 kilowatt. You're sounding absolutely fantastic here this morning, Gabby, and I'm glad that you called me. I wish you a very good afternoon. Yankee Oscar 9, a Delta Bravo Papa, in the great country of Romania. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you, over.
Ocean, November 7.
Okay, Ray. Thank you very much. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Yankee Oscar 9, Delta Bravo Papa. Thank you, Ray. Thank you for info about your apparatus. I work with 1 KW and with 1 CH11 antenna. Very good condition between United States and Romania today. Thank you very much. Thank you for QSO. I hope to meet you again, and I wish for you many diaks. Bye-bye, Ray.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks for calling in, 73, and thanks for the call. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Stand by 1 moment. QRZ Europe, stand by 1 moment. Okay, let me turn the volume down here. Let me just recognize a few people that are in here in chat. I appreciate everybody watching. Between the 3 streaming services, we've got over 100 viewers. So let me go down the list here. I see Chris Falk in there. Good to see you. Julian, 2 Echo 0 Whiskey Kilo. Thanks for watching. Paul, Mike 6 Papa Zulu X-Ray. Heyo, Papa Yankee 2 Golf Tango Alpha. Thanks for watching. Johanna, one of my top fans from Yankee Bravo Land, Yankee Bravo 8 November Lima Fox. Good morning. Yuri from Italy. Good to see you. James Outlaw. Yep. Ian. Good morning, Ian. Derek. Good to see you in there, Derek. Yeah, it's morning time here, Eric. But good evening to you. Michael, yes, about the zoning plans with the technicians operation. That's great. Sugar Victor 3, Pop Mike Lima. Thanks to Cecilia. Edmundo, good to see you. Andrew, Mike Zero NKR, thanks for watching. And Brian. Okay, those are the guys on Facebook and the watchers on Twitch and YouTube. Also, thanks for watching. We'll turn the volume up here and continue on.
Foxtrot Hotel November.
Foxtrot Hotel November. Go ahead.
0 Foxtrot Hotel November, call.
Okay, Mike Zero Hotel Fox November 59 plus. Over.
Okay, thank you for the 59 plus. It's 59 plus 20, 30. Very, very strong into England. And just running the ICOM 7610 through the GT3 TXQ X-Beam there. Only 100 watts over.
Yeah, Roger on the 100 watts, doing a good job. Give me your name, over.
Yeah, QSL. My name's Clint, Charlie Lima, India November Tango.
Okay, very good morning, Clint, to you over there in the United Kingdom. You're sounding absolutely fantastic here into the state of Maine this morning. You're 59 plus. And I don't know if you caught my name. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. And I'm operating remote. I'm physically sitting at my home QTH here in New York, where I live 1 hour north of New York City, in the suburbs of New York City, a town called Poquay, New York. It's an Indian name. And I'm transmitting from Jonesport, Maine, which is 500 miles to the northeast of me. That would be driving miles. To the northeast of me, sitting right on the Atlantic Ocean. And we're taking advantage of the propagation by being closer to Europe. So you're sounding great here, Clint. Mike Zero, Hotel Fox November, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you, over.
Yeah, okay, Ray. Whiskey 2, Fox, I think you said Radio Echo, M0 FHN. And yeah, you're sounding really good yourself. I don't know what the radio is, Ray, but it sounds great. And you're walloping a signal out here. So you're probably doing all the work with the antennas, because mine's maybe 30 feet in the air. And like I say, it's a G3, it's an X-beam, a five-banded X-beam, but we've got big wind, Ray, over here. We're 97, 93, 97 mile an hour winds over.
Yeah, I heard about the big storm over the weekend, and I've been keeping tabs on a lot of my ham radio friends. And being that I'm on social media quite a bit, a lot of my friends from across the pond sent me video and posted it on social media with their antennas dancing in the wind. So yes, I heard all about the big storm that hit most of Europe. So I hope you made it through okay. It sounds like it. And what is your antenna, by the way, Clint? Mike Zero Hotel Fox November. My call sign is Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. Over.
Okay, Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. I think we spoke before, Ray. The antenna's the hex beam. It's the G3 TXQ. It's a Golf 3 Tango X-Ray Quebec. The G3 TXQ X-beam from Wales, Ray. And quite a good antenna. But I can't get anything up like what you've got. I think you said you're 5 over 5 or something or other, but certainly can not get anything like that up, Ray, over.
Yeah, very good. Well, yeah, your antenna's working great. Sounds absolutely fantastic with the English hex beam there. Yeah, there's so many different models of the hex beam today. I think everybody's got their own. So, yep, sounding fantastic over here. Really, really nice audio. Very pleasant to listen to. Well, I have a pretty good pile up here, so I won't hold it. Thanks for calling in. Great to hear you from the United Kingdom this morning. Mike Zero, Hotel Fox November. Clint from Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 7-3.
Yeah, okay, Ray. Yeah, the suffix Ray, Fox Hotel November.
Hotel Zulu Radio QSL.
Wait till he's finished his QSO. Wait.
59 plus 30, never drop. Okay,
Hotel Zulu Radio.
United November.
Okay, yes, I got the correction on the call sign. Mike Zero, Fox Hotel November. Okay, thanks for calling in. 73 and take care. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ.
Hotel Zulu Radio. Hotel Zulu Radio.
Okay, Hotel Zulu Radio. Hotel Zulu Radio. Go ahead.
Italy, Tokyo, now.
Yeah, Roger. My call is Oscar Hotel 1, stroke Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Zulu Radio. Oscar Hotel 1, stroke Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Zulu Radio. Good morning, Ray. You are 5959, and my name is Serge, and I'm in New York. I'm actually in Rockland County, but I work remotely over Oscar Hotel 1, Juliet Delta, QSL.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, that's fantastic. I did not know Finland allowed remote operations from the United States. This is good information. If you can send me a personal email about the regulations in Finland, I would love to see it. There's only a few countries that I know of in Europe that allows remote operations, and if Finland's one of them, we would love to be able to do something in Finland, that's for sure. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. Oscar Hotel 1, stroke Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Zulu Radio. And you're 5'9", plus 20, 59 plus 20 into the state of Maine. And what is did you say Oscar Hotel 1 Juliet Delta is the station? Go ahead.
Roger. Oscar Hotel 1 Juliet Delta. You can check the radio. You can check the radio. This is my name is Serge, and I'm in Rockland, QSL.
Okay, QSL, Serge. Very good, very good. Do you hold a Finnish license? Do you have a Finnish call sign, or are you just operating under the SEPT agreement? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just operating under the agreement. I'm working remotely, QSL.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. Okay, very good. Well, that's good information. We're working with the station in Europe from Croatia, and we got the regulations in writing. So I guess in Finland you could do the same thing, because I'm sure the control operator there in Finland would not allow U.S. calls to get on the air from there. So this is good information for me, and appreciate the call. So it's the station that you're operating from is Oscar Hotel 1 Juliet Delta. Is that correct?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct, QSL.
Okay, very good, fantastic. Well, thanks for calling in. You're sounding great. Do you know what the antenna system you're running there? Go ahead.
Yeah, I believe it's 4/4. 4/4. You have 5/5. I have 4/4, QSL.
Okay, great, fantastic. 4/4. Is there any? I'm assuming. What service are you using to operate his station? Go ahead.
I think it's a remote ham radio, something like that. There are a bunch of stations around. I know you're using Flex, but it's completely different. I think it's Whiskey 8 Delta Alpha is actually the guy from I'm not sure from where, from Louisiana, where he actually provides the service. And there are a lot of stations on ham radio. I think ham remote or something like that. So that's what I do, QSL.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Yeah, I'm going to send an email off to Oscar Hotel 1 Juliet Delta, because he's got such a big signal from there, and see what the regulations there in Finland are. All right, great to hear you on the remote system. The audio is not good. I could tell you're operating remote. You sound like you're in a tunnel, but you got to expect it when operating remote on that type of service. All right, thanks for calling in. Oscar Hotel 1, Kilo Charlie 2, Hotel Zulu Radio, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73. Take care, my friend.
Lima Alpha 2,
Papa. Pile up on you. Take care.
TPIA, please.
Okay, 73, thanks. The Lima Alpha station, go ahead.
Roger, the call is Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha LA 2PIA. A very good morning to you, Ray. You're doing a superb job into Norway. The name here is Peter, like Papa Echo Double Tango Echo Radio. Peter with a double T, and the QTH is on the southwest coast of Norway. I'll turn it back to you, Ray. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo. This is LA2 Peter in action.
Okay, Lima Alpha 2, Papa Italy Alpha from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Very good, Peter. Peter with a double T. Very good. You're sounding fantastic. You're 5'9 plus 20 here. I'm running 5 over 5 over 5 mono banders and running a little bit over 1 kilowatt of power. Sitting here in Jonesport, Maine. I'm operating remote using an Ellicraft K3, and the amplifier is an Expert 1.3 amplifier. A beautiful copy here, Peter, into Jonesport, Maine this morning. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Back to you, over.
Yeah, QSL Ray. Well, you're doing an outstanding job into southwest Norway as well. No problem at all. The equipment here is a Yaesu FTDX 101 Delta, and I'm using an ACOM 1000 linear amplifier, just running around a kilowatt into a horizontal delta loop for 80 meters, a full-size delta loop for 80 meters, only about 8 or 9 meters above the ground. Okay, Ray, lots of stations calling you. I don't want to keep you. I'm also monitoring you here on Facebook on the live feed, and it's a lot of fun just looking at your setup there. It sounds great, and I could also hear the Finnish station on backscatter. So sometimes you get to listen to the stations that are calling you as well. I want to wish you well. Take care, and hopefully we'll have another QSO in not too long. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo. This is LA2, Papa India Alpha. Over.
Yeah, okay.
Lima Alpha.
Okay, very good, Peter. Very good. Fantastic. Yeah, I understand that Norway and Finland are pretty close there, so you would get the backscatter. But by the way, Peter, maybe you know this or maybe you don't, but I'll ask you the question anyway. Up there in Scandinavia, I'm sure Sweden, Norway, Finland, they probably all have the same type of radio regulations. Is it okay for a station from the United States to operate remote into Lima Alpha land under SEPT? And if I used say Whiskey 2 Radio Echo stroke Lima Alpha, would that be acceptable to operate remote in your country? Do you know? Over.
Good morning. Well, you know what, Ray? I'm going to actually look into that. I'm going to look into that, and I'm going to send you a mail or a messenger message because I'm quite keen to help you out there. I have a radio location which I operate remote in my cabin in the mountains of southern Norway, and it's a simple setup. It's just 100 watts and with a similar delta loop like this one, but I operate it simply by using Skype to call the shack up there, and I use TeamViewer to operate the radio with HamRadio Deluxe. So it's a very simple setup. But I do have a friend who works for the Norwegian Telecommunication Authorities, and I'm going to give him a call later on today and ask him confirmation on how that works out. I imagine as long as you're within the SEPT regulations, and I do believe that I could operate in the States under SEPT as well with the local prefix and then my call. It shouldn't be a problem. So I'll look into it and send you a messenger feedback on that rate. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo, LA2 PIA.
Yeah, very good, Peter. Yeah, unfortunately, you cannot do it the other way. That's why I'm asking the question. Because here in the United States, the FCC, and I haven't seen it written anywhere, but the ARRL published it, that you must be boots on the ground, meaning that you must physically be in the country to operate under SEPT. They do not allow remote operations under the regulations, and the same in Canada. You cannot remote into Canada under SEPT. You have to physically be in the country. So that's why I'm asking, because the regulations are different in each country. And being the guy that just worked me from Finland, with the regulations being so strict up there in Scandinavia on most everything, I was kind of surprised that he was allowed to operate under SEPT there. So that's why I'm asking the question. I figured you're the next country over, and you would be the guy to ask, and And there you go. You're going to get the information from me later. It'd be good information to understand. I like to understand the regulations because every country seems to be different. Good to hear you. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Thanks for the call.
Oh, my pleasure, Ray. Well, no problems at all. And as I said, I'll look into it and see what we can get of results there. I'm sorry to hear that we're not able to operate in the States. However, I was thinking that's a little puzzling because, of course, we have the Brandmeister DMR system where I could go on to a international talk group and I can call into anywhere in the world. So there you go. That might give you some other challenges, but it's just a matter of digitalization of the world and how things work out anyway. Okay, take care, Ray, and thanks again. Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo. This is LA2PIA. Bye-bye.
Yeah, very good. Well, I'm totally not against it. I think it'd be great if everybody can operate under SEPT remote. I would be all for that, trust me. But from my understanding is you must be boots on the ground here in the United States to operate under SEPT. I really would like to see in writing somewhere, officially from the FCC. This is only published by the ARRL. They even went one step further, and they put it in their contesting regulations that you cannot operate the remote in a contest from another country under SEPT. So, it's such a gray area. I can't really keep up with it, to tell you the truth. But I would love to be able to operate anywhere in the world under SEPT remote. But with more and more people doing it, I think the hammer's coming down, and of course, everything's got to be regulated. Good to hear you. 73, beautiful signal. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. 73, bye-bye.
Bell 73 is Ray, and thanks again.
Mexico 0 Alpha Oscar Quebec.
Okay, 7-3. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Europe, please QRX 1 moment. I got a very big pileup coming out of Europe. I'll try to work as many people as I can. I just want to see if the band is open to the Middle East or out into the Indian Ocean. Any stations on frequency outside of the United States? I mean, outside of Europe. Outside of Europe. Any stations outside of Europe, please call.
Hello.
Italy Uniform 1, Mike. Romeo 9, Sugar Papa.
Okay, big signal from Asia. Radio 9, Sugar Papa, 59, 5 and 9. QSL?
Yes, QSL, Raymond. Nice to meet you. You're 5-9 also. You're 5-9 also. Very good signal. My name is Vlad, over.
Okay, Vlad, very good, from Asiatic Russia. Good to hear you, Vlad. You're 59 plus 10, 5 by 9 plus 10 into the state of Maine. QSL?
Yes, QSL, Raymond. Thank you, you're 5-9, 10 dB over 9. Thank you very much for the short contact before, and 780, good luck, and many stations calling you, Raymond. 780, Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Romeo 9, Sugar Papa. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks for calling in, 73, and take care. Is there any other stations outside of the Europe? Outside of Europe, please call.
Victor, Uniform.
Ocean November 7. Good morning.
Okay, guys, please, I'm looking for stations outside of Europe. Outside of Europe. If you're in Europe, don't call me right now. Just 1 moment. Outside of Europe, any stations outside of Europe, please call.
Sierra Papa for Alpha. Uniform 1, Mike Radio Hotel. Sierra Papa, what are you doing?
Okay, outside of Europe, I want to see if the propagation's open to the Middle East or the Indian Ocean or Asia. Can you just stand by 1 second, Europe? Any stations in Asia, Indian Ocean, or the Middle East, please call.
Mobile station.
Okay, nothing heard. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Alpha Oscar Quebec, go ahead.
Quebec. A Golf 4.
Alpha Oscar Quebec, go ahead.
Russia, Mike 0 Alpha Alpha Oscar Quebec. Very good morning to you, Ray. Thanks for coming back to the call. Your signal report 59 plus 20. Name this again is Colin, Charlie Oscar Lima, India, November, and we're located 35 miles north of the city of Aberdeen in the northeast coast of Scotland. Ray, QSL.
Okay, very good, Colin. Good morning to you there in Scotland. You're very strong here this morning. You're 59 plus. I have quite a bit of number of stations calling here. I'm operating remote physically in New York. The transmitter's in Maine, running 5 over 5 over 5 and 1 kilowatt. Beautiful copy here from Scotland today. Mike 0, Alpha Oscar Quebec, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Roger there, Ray. Well, your station doing a beautiful job for you. Working conditions this end using the Yaesu FT1000 Mark V, running 200 watts into a high gain TH6 antenna pointing in your direction. It's only at 20 feet at the moment. It's usually up about 60 feet, but we have had very high winds, 70 mile an hour plus, so we have had to crank the tower down there, Ray. But a real pleasure to make contact with you this morning. Won't hold at many stations calling you there, but look forward to seeing you again soon. Wish you the best, you and the family all the best, and 73s. Bye-bye, Ray.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Mike 0, Alpha Oscar Quebec, big signal from Scotland. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73. Let me just turn the volume down here for 1 second. Let me recognize a few more people that are in here saying good morning. James Outlaw, yes, Radio 9 Sugar Papa calling. I got him in the log. Good to see you in here this morning. Didi did from Indonesia. Yankee Delta 7, United Alpha X-Ray, thanks for watching. Jose from Barcelona. Charlie Tango 8 Alpha, Bravo, Japan. Great to see you. Who else is in here? Cyprian. Always good to see you from Romania. And Jose. I'm hoping I'm not missing any others. I've been seeing them as they come in here. Brian, Echo India 5 Hotel Victor, thanks for watching. Edward Martinez, Andrew Goldsmith, Mike 0 November Kilo Radio. Sugar Victor 3 Papa Mike Lima, thanks for watching. Charlie Echo 2 Echo Charlie. And those are watching on Twitch TV and YouTube. Also, thanks for being part of the show. Turn the volume up.
Golf 4 Delta Oscar Quebec.
Okay, Golf 4 Delta Oscar Quebec, 59 plus, over.
Yeah, Roger, good morning to you. His name is Jeremy, QTH Newbury, about 50 miles west of London. You're cracking 20 over 9 into the UK. Fantastic signal this morning. Congratulations on that. Just running 400 watts to 300 stepper at 45 feet. Still upright after the gales, so we were lazy and didn't wind it down. Anyway, congratulations on the signal and the antenna. It looks really good on the QRZ, and you're booming into the UK this morning. W2RE, Golf 4 Delta Oscar Quebec.
Okay, very good, Jeremy. Yeah, thanks for looking us up on QRZ there. We're running monobanders. They're 5 over 5 over 5. And I'm running 1 kilowatt of power. I've been on here for about 53 minutes here this morning. Started very early at 6:40 this morning, and propagation's been extremely good into Europe. And signals are very, very strong. You're 20 over into Jonesport, Maine. And very strong audio as well. Good to hear you in there. A lot of stations calling. Won't hold it. Golf 4 Delta Oscar Quebec, Jeremy from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Back to you, over.
Yeah, Foggy 4DOQ, yeah, cracking.
Hey,
cracking
Tom
audio,
Shepard.
Lovely signal all round, and yeah, nice to have the bad days and just make a change, doesn't it? All right, good luck, enjoy the pile up, and thank you for picking me up. G4DOQ, cheerio.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. Bye-bye. Let me say good morning to Tom Shepard there in chat. Boy, I tell you, it's getting lonely not hearing your voice here, Tom. You got to get in here tomorrow. You got to stop working. God bless the United Kingdom. Okay, volume up here.
November 7, good morning.
Sugar 5-7, Echo Sugar Germany.
Sugar 5-7, Echo Sugar Germany, like a loco. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're also 5 and 9 plus here, very loud and clear. And L here is Boyan Bravo Oscar Juliet Alpha November. So you're 5 and 9 plus, over.
Yeah, Bajan, very good. You're 5'9" plus 20. A very strong signal. Curious what your antenna system is. I'm operating remote. I'm sitting in Jonesport, Maine. Go ahead.
Roger. Nothing special. 3-element monobonder from High Gain and 100 whiskey with Icon 7610. That's all, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Just looking at your 3-element there on QRZ. Very good. I thought maybe you had stacked antennas there. That's how strong you are. You're peaking 10 to 20 over here this morning. And looks like propagation's pretty good. It's 7:23 in the morning here. And your audio's excellent. Very nice audio and very strong signal, Bohan. Sugar 57, Echo Sugar Golf, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Okay, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, S57 ESG. Thank you very much for a compliment. Here is 25 minutes past 1 o'clock in the PM, so in the afternoon. 7-3, thank you very much. A lot of station calling you, and see you next time. This is Sugar 57, Echo Sugar Germany. Off and clear. Bye-bye.
Okay, great to hear you from Slovenia. Beautiful copy. Take care, and 73. Bye-bye. Okay, Mr. Shepard, you're top man too. We'll catch you on the radio one of these mornings. Good. At least you're watching us. At least you're getting a little ham radio in today.
Mike 1 CBK.
Okay, Mike 1 CBK 59 plus. Over.
Thank you for the 5 and 9 plus, Raymond. You're 5'9" plus 20. My name is Rob, and the QTH is Erith, just to the southeast of London, using 200 watts from a Yaesu 5000 MP, and the antenna is a cobweb, 25 feet above the ground, just a 5-band folded dipole. W2 Romeo Echo, Mike 1 CBK.
Yeah, okay, fine business, Rob. Mike 1 Charlie Bravo Kilo. Fantastic. You're sounding great here. Thanks for the 20 over. You're peaking 5'9" plus 10, 59 plus 10. And we're operating some big monobanders. They're 5 over 5 over 5. And the heights of the antennas are 175 over 123 over 71. And all three antennas are firing right in your direction at the moment. And you're just sounding absolutely fantastic here, Rob, into the United States. Good to hear you. Hope all's well, and you weathered the storm over the weekend well. Mike 1, Charlie Bravo Kilo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, M1 CBK. You're very good, Raymond. Yeah, you're a lovely signal. Your audio is very, very good. So, and your antenna system is doing a wonderful job.
Hello, Roberto.
Plus 20, lovely signal. Okay, I'll keep it short. Many stations are calling you. Thank you for the short QSO, and hope to catch you again soon on the band. W2 Romeo Echo, Mike 1 CBK, over.
Okay, good to hear you this morning, and thanks for calling in. It's 7:26 a.m. here, stateside. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, good morning, Mark, Alpha 1, Alpha Echo, Alpha, Daytona Beach. Thanks for watching.
November, Florida 5, Mike Italy November, Foxtrot 5, Mexico, India November.
Okay, Foxtrot 5, Mike India November, big signal from France, 5'9" plus 20, go ahead.
73, W2 Radio Echo, Fox 5 MIN is returning 73, very happy to meet you today, in very nice conditions, you are 30 dB over S9, like a local station with a wonderful audio. My name is Michel, and I am located in the central France, near the city of Clermont-Ferrand, where the WX today is nice enough, with a blue sky and 11 degrees Celsius, but we had a lot of wind the last night and the last days. Many thanks for the 5'9" plus 20 in New York. W2 Radio Echo, Fox 5 MIN.
Okay, Michel, very good. Fantastic, incredible signal. And I understand about the storm. You're peaking 20 over, 5'9" plus 20, and thank you very much for the audio report. I appreciate that because I'm operating remote, and sometimes it's very difficult to get the audio just right. Thanks for calling in, 73 to you over there in France. Fox 5, Mike India, November, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73.
What is your name, your handle, Brett?
My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, Romeo America Yokohama.
Roger, Ray, W2 Radio Echo for 5 million for the final QSL, Ray. And congratulations for your wonderful signal and audio. I am using the Tango Sierra 850 sugar with 500 watts into a Mosley Pro 67 Charlie antenna with 3 elements on this band at 12 meters from the ground. Ray, have a nice day there in New York, 73. My best regards to your family, and so long in the future, perhaps on another frequency. W2 Radio Echo, Foxtrot 5, Mike Italy, November.
Okay, Fox 5, Mike India, November. Fantastic. Good to hear you here this morning into the United States. Appreciate the QSO. Now, Europe. Just one moment, Europe. I want to work stations that are QRP. I'm looking for stations that are running 5 watts or less. Actually, 10 watts or less. So if there's any Mike 6s, Mike 7s, and any QRP station, please call 10 watts or less. And I'll know if you're running more than 10 watts. So 10 watts or less, please call.
Mike 60, Oscar Hotel 6, November.
Okay, the Mike 6 Sierra. Mike 6 Sierra, go ahead.
Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel November. Sierra.
Okay, I got Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel November Mobile. Give me your call again.
Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel
Oscar November 7.
Charlie Tango Mobile.
Okay, is that Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel Charlie Tango Mobile?
Hotel November Mike 6 November Kilo Charlie.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel Charlie Tango Mobile. You're 5 and 7, 57 QSL.
Yeah, it is Mike 6 Mobile.
November Hotel 1990 Hotel 1990.
It's a station mobile Mike 6 number 6. Roger.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 6 Hotel November Mobile. 5 and 7 QSL.
Yeah, QSL 5 and 7. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Okay, 73. Is there any other QRP stations in England or the United Kingdom? I'm looking for Mike 6 or Mike 7. Mike 6 or Mike 7. Please call. Okay, Mike 6 Mobile. Go ahead.
My name is Fabian. Oscar November 7. I'm waiting for the mobile station.
India, Foxtrot, Central UK.
Okay. Please stand by, everybody. The station in France or Oscar November, stand by. I'm looking for stations Mike 6 or Mike 7 running 10 watts or less. Please call.
Mexico 6, Victor Whiskey X-Ray.
Okay, Mike 6, Victor Whiskey X-Ray. You're 5 and 9, 59 QSL.
QSL Ray, you're also 5 and 9. Lovely audio, my friend. 73, you have a good day.
Okay, thanks for the nice audio report. What's the power? How much power are you running?
10 watts, 10 watts, Ray. My name is Graham, Golf Romeo Alpha Hotel Alpha Mike, located in the county of Norfolk on the East Coast, Ray. Over.
Okay, very good from Graham. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate you calling with 10 watts. Is there any other stations in the United Kingdom? Mike 6 or Mike 7? Please call. Okay, the Mike Whiskey 7 in Wales. Mike Whiskey 7, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Friday. It's Mike Whiskey 7, Alpha Fox up Mike. Postal Westway would be cabin, Kilo, India, November.
Okay, Mike Whiskey 7, Alpha Fox Mike. Very good, Kevin. You're very strong. You're 5 and 9, 59 into the state of Maine. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. How much power are you running, Kevin? Go ahead. Okay, thanks for calling in with the 10 watts. Appreciate it. Thank you. Is there any other 10 watt stations in the United Kingdom? Please call.
0 Kilo
Papa Yankee, Foxtrot.
Okay, 2 Italy 0, Kilo Papa Yankee, 59 plus, over.
Roger, Ned Ray. Just in the way on there, 10 watts. My QRP call sign is
Oscar November 7 waiting.
Is my QRP call sign. But rolling 10 watts there, Ray. Just wanted to see what it was like there. Still using the OB pointing your direction there, back you.
Yeah, okay, very good. You're making a fantastic job in here with the 10 watts. What was the other call sign that you were saying? That I didn't copy. There was somebody QRMing you. Go ahead.
Roger, my QRP call sign is Mike India 6 Papa Golf India PGI QSL.
Yeah, okay, very good, fantastic. Yeah, I like to get these 10-watt guys in here because what happens after I operate, I get emails from many people from the United Kingdom that they're hearing me, but they can't get through the pileup, and they've never worked North America before. So we try to get some mics and 6s and mic 7s in here in each session. Go ahead.
Roger, not great. There's a lot of QRP guys in Northern Ireland. A lot of guys there. I have a good friend there, MI6LSU, and he works QRP all the time. And he loves the hobby, and a lot of contacts there, QRP. Ray, I'll not hold it. Many thanks for coming back to my call at 10 watts. I appreciate it, and keep up a good job there. Talk to you soon. 73s from Northern Ireland.
Okay, thanks for calling in, 73. Appreciate it. Any other 10-watt stations in the United Kingdom, please call.
United.
The ending United?
Kingdom.
Florida 4, India, Florida.
Okay, QRP stations in the United Kingdom, 10 watts or less. Go ahead.
Mike Echo, Florida.
X-ray.
Okay, the Echo, Florida. Go ahead.
Mike 7, Alpha.
Okay, Mike 7, Alpha, Echo, Florida. Good to hear you. You're 5 and 7, 57.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. You are 5 and 9 plus 20 with me, plus 20. A very good modulation, and the name here is Keith. A Kilo Echo India at Tango Hotel. Over.
Okay, very good, Keith. Thanks for calling in. Mike 7, Alpha, Echo, Fox. Thanks. I'll work a couple more Mike 6s and Mike 7s, and I'm going to work QRP stations in the rest of Europe. A couple more Mike 6s or Mike 7s, 10 watts or less. Please call.
Ocean November 7.
Okay, the Mexico 6. Go ahead.
Mexico 6. 2 Echo 1, Delta Whiskey Papa. 2 Echo 1.
Okay, I don't know why people keep calling when I call Mike 6. Only the Mike 6. Mike 6 only. Go ahead.
Mexico 6, Sierra Lima Zulu.
Okay, Mike 6, Sugar Lima Zulu, 5 and 9, 59. Over.
Trey, you're also 5 9. Sounding good on the audio. Very, very comforting to the ear there. Fred 73 there, Ray.
Okay, thanks for the nice audio report. I'm operating remote. Good to hear. Mike 6, Sugar Lima Zulu, 10 watts, sounding fantastic. One more station from the United Kingdom, QRP, 10 watts or less. Please call.
G4 Mexico Radio.
Tango.
Chennai India 4 Mexico Radio.
I'm only looking for QRP station, 10 watts or less. QRZ.
2 Echo 1.
Okay, the 2 Echo 1, 2 Echo 1, go ahead.
Yep, operator. 2 Echo 1 Delta Whiskey Papa. 2 Echo 1 Delta Whiskey Papa, and I'm Central UK, QSL.
Okay, 2 Echo 1 Delta Whiskey Papa, very good. Very good. You're running here 5 and 7, 57. Are you running 10 watts? Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL 10 watts, 10 watts. Yeah, just I think it's 10 watts. Yeah. I've got you 5 and 9 back to UK. 5 and 9 QSL.
Okay, QSL. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. I'm going to work a few more QRP stations in the rest of the world. QRP, anybody else? QRP, 5 watts or less. Please call. Okay, Papa Delta 2, Hotel Fox, 59, 5 and 9. QSL?
Good P. Papa Echo 2 Hotel Foxtrot at this moment with 7 watts, roger.
Okay, Papa Echo 2 Hotel Fox with 7 watts. You're 5 and 9, 59 into the state of Maine. QSL?
Okay, all 20 plus and 30 plus and the top of Holland, roger.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. The 73. Is there any other QRP stations, 10 watts or less in Europe? Please call. Okay, the Oscar November 7. Oscar November 7. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning. Oscar November 7. Uniform Lima Mike. Uniform Lima Mike.
Okay, Oscar November 7. Uniform Lima Mike. You're 5 and 9, 59. How much power are you running? Go ahead.
For the moment, 50 watt, Roger.
Yeah, I was asking for 10 watts or less. So you're in the log, but next time, please listen. I'm listening for stations of 10 watts or less. QRZ Europe.
Go Sierra.
Okay, only QRP stations. I know when people are running more. Only QRP, 10 watts or less. Please call.
Papa Delta 2 5 watts. Papa Delta 2 5 watts.
Okay, the Papa Delta 2. Papa Delta 2, make your call.
Roger. Papa Delta 2.
Papa Delta 2 Bravo Alpha 5 watts. Over.
Okay, Papa Delta 2 Bravo Alpha with the 5 watts. Good job. You're 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. 5 and 9, you tend to be over S9. The 5 and 9 plus tend to be, I'm running only 5 watts in the simple dipole. QSL?
5 watts. 5 watts exactly, over.
Roger on the 5 watts. Good to hear you. Papa Delta 2 Bravo Alpha Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Thanks for calling in. 73.
Yeah, and on the hex beam, do you copy, Ray? On the hex beam, 4 meters high.
Sierra Quebec 1, Sierra November Yokohama.
Roger on the hex beam, 4 meters high. Very good. Thanks for calling in. Papa Delta 2 Bravo Alpha. Thanks for calling in. QRP stations, only 10 watts or less. 10 watts or less from Europe. Please call. Wow, man.
Delta X-ray QRP.
Okay, Papa Delta 3 Delta X-ray QRP 5 and 9.
Yeah, QSL Ray, thank you for letting me coming in. This is Papa Delta 3 Delta X-ray QRP station with 10 watts Ray. Do you copy?
Roger. Papa Delta 3 Delta X-ray, very strong. 5 and 9 with the 10 watts here in Maine. QSL?
Yeah, QSL Ray. Thank you for putting me in, and I'll let you go because other QRP station's calling you. Bye-bye, Ray from PD3DX. Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Appreciate the call. Mike 3, Lima, Mike, Yankee. Mike 3, Lima, Mike, Yankee. Make your call. Okay. There's some people putting QRM on frequency here, so hard to copy the QRP station. One more time, QRP station, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
United Romeo 7, Lima Alpha 2 Tango.
The Alpha 2 Tango, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Lima Alpha 2 Tango, Lima Alpha 2 Tango. You are 20 over 9, very good signal straight. Name here is Howard, and I'm running barefoot mountain bikes from the club station. I have a big antenna in the tower.
Okay, Lima Alpha 2 Tango, very good, Howard, with the 100 watts. You're 5 and 9, 59 in the state of Maine. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, I'm running 10 watts, 10 watts.
Roger on the 10 watts, doing a fantastic job. Thanks for calling in, really appreciate it. Now, anybody with any power level, QRZ Europe, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha Stroke
Okay, Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, QRP. Yeah, Peter, you're very strong. 59 plus with the QRP. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Just running a small Chinese rig here, the Xiegu Golf 90, and the same aerial as the last time, the full-size Delta Loop. So I'm quite happy with that signal report, Ray. By the way, I left you a comment in the comment section on Facebook regarding remote control operation in Norway. So you might have a look at that if you have time to do so. Enjoy your pilot 73s, and thanks again. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo LA 2 PIA QRP.
Yeah, very good, Peter. Yeah, I see it in there. Thanks for putting it in the chat window. I'm actually watching right now. Yeah, very interesting. So I would assume that Finland would be the same regulations. I'm going to have to check into it, but good information. And your QRP Chinese radio sounding fantastic. It really is. The audio is really good. Lima Alpha 2, Papa India Alpha, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Thanks for the information, Peter.
You're most welcome, Ray. Take care, and 73s. This is LA2PIA QRP now, QSY.
Okay, thanks. 73, thanks for calling in. Golf 0, Golf Queen Pacific, 10 watts. Golf 0, Golf Queen Pacific, 10 watts. Make your call, Dave. Hey, Dave, Golf 0, Golf Queen Pacific. Golf 0, Golf Queen Pacific, 5 and 5, 55, 5 and 5. QSL?
QSL 5 and 5, Ray. Thanks very much. It's 20 dB.
QRP, the Middle East.
20 dB. Thanks very much, Ray. See you later, go.
Okay, 73, Dave. Thanks for calling in with your QRP. I can use you as the standard. I think a lot of other guys were running more power, Dave, than 5 watts. 73, take care. The station that's QRP in the Middle East station, QRP, make your call.
Sierra Quebec 1, Sierra November, Yokohama.
Okay, I got the dipole and the 5 watts from the Middle East. What is your call sign? I think it's 4 X-ray. Is that correct?
4 X-ray 4 Florida radio. 4X4 frequency radio. Copy.
Okay, 4 X-ray 4 Florida radio from Israel with the QRP and the dipole. Amazing. You're 5 and 9, 59. QSL?
Thanks to your good antenna system. Just one element fixed dipole on my balcony, Ray. The name is Rafi. Radio Alpha Fox India, over.
Okay, Rafi, fantastic. Glad to make the contact with you there in Israel with the QRP station. Sounding absolutely fantastic. Thanks for the call and have a good day. 4 X-ray 4 Fox Radio in Israel. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 73.
Oscar Uniform 5 Uniform Ray. OU5U.
Oh man, the pile-up. Oof. A lot of people calling. What happens is, a lot of stations in the United States, what they do is they don't call CQ, they just chase DX. So what happens, I show up on the band with a big antenna array on 20 meters, and every day it's just madness. Pile-ups are just as if I'm in a rare country. And a lot of these QRP stations, these 10-watt stations out of Europe, especially out of the United Kingdom, they have a foundation license, the Mic 6 and Mic 7, similar to here in the United States with the technician license. And it's very rare that they can get across the pond and work the United States. So when I show up on the band, being that I call CQ, the pile-up that I generate with all these QRP stations is just madness. So sometimes it's hard to pull all these QRP guys out because on top of that, I have stations that don't understand English very well, which is not their fault, and they keep calling me. So that's the dilemma I have here. I enjoy doing this, and I enjoy getting everybody in the log. So let's turn the volume up here. Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Radio Alpha 3, Delta Alpha Echo.
OU5U.
Okay, Oscar United 5 United, booming 59 plus, over.
Yeah. Sure, you're 300930. Okay, see you on 80. Bye-bye.
Yeah, Oscar United 5 United, fantastic. Yeah, see you on 80. The station with the 80-meter Yagi, the amplifier broke. So I probably won't be on 80 for 2 weeks. I'm heading to the Caribbean. I'm going to Fox Japan, St. Bartholomew this weekend for a week D expedition. And then when I come back, I'm going to replace the amplifier. Oscar United 5 United, good to hear you. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Okay, Ray, name is Henry. Okay, fine, Ray, we'll catch you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Radio Alpha 3, Delta Alpha Echo.
Okay, Radio America 3, Delta Alpha Echo, booming, 59 plus, over.
Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Radio Alpha 3, Delta Alpha Echo. Raymond, thank you very much. You report 69 10 dB. My name Peter. QSL?
QSL, yes, you're 20 over. Booming signal from Russia. What is your antenna? Your antenna, please, over.
Over. Raymond, thank you very much. Good light, good DX73.
Sierra Victor 1.
Bravo Yankee Queen, Italy Kilo 5, Bravo Yankee.
Okay, there's a perfect example with the language barrier. I asked him what the antenna is, and he said 73. Probably just knows basic English, but that's okay.
Yankee Quebec, Bravo Yankee Quebec.
Okay, the Bravo Yankee Quebec. Bravo Yankee Quebec. Go ahead.
Many thanks, Nicholas. Italy Kilo 5, Bravo Yankee Quebec. You are 5-9 plus 10 dB in central part of Italy, and the name here is George, like Golf Echo, Oscar Radio Golf Echo. Back to you, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Italy Kilo 5, Bravo Yankee Queen, over.
Yeah, very good, George. Booming signal from Italy today. Good to hear you, my friend. Hope everything's well. Italy Kilo 5, Bravo Yankee Quebec. My call sign, Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm operating from the state of Maine. QSL?
QSL, Ray. I copy you very well.
United Sierra 1.
Okay, thanks, George. 73. Ciao. QRZ?
Ciao.
Delta Lima 1, Radio Echo Mike.
Delta Lima 1, Radio Echo Mike. Good to hear you. You're 20 over this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Ray. You're also 20 over, and it's a beautiful signal you have here in Europe. 73, enjoy the European pileup.
Yeah, very good, Frank. Yeah, it's pretty deep here this morning. Does anybody else from the United States call CQ? Because I'm starting to wonder. Go ahead.
Yes, I can hear someone, that's right, but he's not very strong, maybe S2 or something, but you're right, I can hear someone, yes.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, I've been working a lot of QRP stations in Europe today. I try to get as many as I possibly can every day, but sometimes it's a struggle. Good to hear you. Delta Lima 1, Radio Echo Mike. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Thanks for the call.
Okay, Ray, thank you very much. Have fun. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Thanks. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, the United Sugar 5. United Sugar 5. Go ahead.
Or BOI.
Very good evening. My call sign is Victor Echo Oscar. US 5 Victor Echo Oscar. Your signals report 59 plus. QSL?
Okay, United Sugar 5, Victor Echo Ocean. Yes, you're booming in here. You're 59 plus 10, 59 plus 10. QSL?
QSL, no problem. My name Mike, and location Central Ukraine. Thank you very much for your call. Good luck. Good X-ray. Thank you.
Okay, Mike, thanks for calling in. 73. United Sugar 5, Victor Echo Ocean, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
For United Echo
Kilo 4, IK4, POI, IK4,
Papa Delta
Over.
Juliet Delta
Tango.
Juliet Delta Tango, Juliet Delta Tango, make your call.
Good morning, Ray. The call is Golf 1, Juliet Delta Tango. Germany 1, Juliet Delta Tango. You're 5859 into the city of Manchester, and the name is Graham, over.
Okay, Graham, good afternoon. Golf 1, Juliet Delta Tango from the United Kingdom. You're 5 and 9, 59 into the state of Maine, and my name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee.
Roger, Ray. I think we have worked before, but I've not got the computer on at the moment, so no log running, and my my memory's like Swiss cheese these days, Ray. It's old age and too much red wine. I'm just giving the Acer
I'm going to give you a call, Gary.
Normally I work on a Kenwood 570, but I'm on the 847 today, just for a change. Radio, hang on. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Golf 1, Juliet, Delta Tango. My notepad's in front of the other radio, Ray, and as I say, the memory's terrible these days, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, tough to get old, my friend. I'm with you. Thanks for calling in. A lot of stations calling. I've got a few more QRP stations. Good to work. Golf 1, Juliet Delta Tango. Thanks. From Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye. Okay, Golf 0, Oscar Kilo Radio. My friend Gary, Golf 0, Oscar Kilo Radio. Golf 0, Oscar Kilo Radio. Make your call.
Roger, thank you. Zero, Oscar, Kilo Radio, not sure if you
Kilo 3, X-ray, Japan, Lima.
59 plus, back to W2RE, 0, OKR.
Okay, very good, Gary. Copy you just fine when the QRM ain't too bad. You're 5 and 7 with your QRP station. Go ahead.
Roger, thank you, Ray. Thank you. The antenna's just a long wire, just 10 feet high, long wire, and 5 watts. So I'm very, very pleased to make it over to Maine this afternoon. Over.
Yep, very good, very good. Well, being that you posted it in the chat window there, you were able to get through. When the other QRP guys figure out how I worked you, they'll be doing the same. Go ahead.
Yeah, very clever. That's very good technology there, Ray. I've watched you lots of times on YouTube. I'm one of your followers, and very, very good sound station. So it's a pleasure for me this afternoon to make contact for the first time. So we'll hold you there, Ray. Thank you very much indeed for the contact, and all the very best to you from Germany 0, Ocean Kilo.
Okay, very good, Gary. Well, thanks for following us on social media. And thanks for posting in there that you're running QRP. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have heard you. Good deal, my friend. Take care. Golf 0, Oscar Kilo Radio. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo 73. Bye-bye. Okay, the station from Austria, Oscar Echo 6. Go ahead.
Roger, Oscar Echo 6, Florida, Nancy, Germany. You're 5'9", sometimes 5'9", plus 10, plus 20, Roger.
Okay, Oscar Echo 6, Fox, Nancy, Germany from Austria. Good to hear you in here today. Looks like good propagation between the United States and Europe. You're 5'9", plus 20. Go ahead.
Beautiful, thank you. Running at about 1.5 kW and 4-element mostly beam. Don't hold you. Good luck and good mixing. Greetings from Austria. Always 6F and G. Bye-bye.
Okay, Werner. Thanks for calling in. 73 and take care. Bye-bye.
Mike 0, Kilo Papa.
Okay, Mike 0, Kilo Papa Delta Mobile. Yeah, I heard you in there before with the QRP. Now I think you're running more power. 59 plus. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Roger, Ray. Very good afternoon to you from the UK and a very good morning to you over there. Well, yes, I let the QRPs go first, of course, but I was going to post up. There's a mobile outside of the EU calling you, but hey, I'm trying to drive here. I'm south of London, heading north on the Mike 23. You're 59 plus, just passing Gatwick Airport, and always a pleasure to hear you. I hope all is well, Ray. Over.
Yeah, very good, Rob. Good to hear you from the Mobile there near London. Well, safe travels. Hope the weather's not too bad and the roads are not too much traffic. You're sounding wonderful. Very strong audio and 59 plus. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, thank you very much, Ray. Excellent conditions, and 20 meters has just been outstanding on the last couple of weeks. So you're going to be busy for a while, so I'll let you carry on. But great to catch you, and we'll catch you from another far-flung place very soon. Wish you best 73, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, M0 Tapity Mobile. Always a pleasure, Ray. 73, bye-bye.
Okay, very pleasure. Pleasure to work you. Good to hear you in there, and safe travels. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. I'm in the state of Maine, and I'm streaming live on social media. I'm streaming on 3 different platforms. I can't tell you where I'm streaming under FCC regulations, but if you're clever, you could probably figure it out. So if you want to follow us and get into the list on the pile-up, I'm working a lot of QRP stations because they're putting in the chat window here. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ. Okay, the Echo United. Go ahead.
QSL, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, this is Radio Alpha 4 Uniform Echo Uniform. Okay, Ray, good morning. Your signal report of 5959. My name is Victor, QSL.
Okay, very good. Victor, there in Russia. Good morning. Good afternoon to you in Russia. Victor, Radio Alpha 4, United Echo United, 59 plus, 59 plus, QSL?
QSL, Ray, QSL. I'm very glad to meet again. Ray, thank you for nice contact. Good luck. 73, до свидания.
До свидания, 73, thank QRZ. Okay, Sugar Japan Victor, go ahead.
Quesel, Italy, Zulu 7, Sugar, Japan, Victoria. Quesel.
Okay, Italy, Zulu 7, Sugar, Japan, Victor. A very good afternoon to you over there in Italy. Sounding great, 59 plus, over.
Quesel. Thank you very much, Ray, for this opportunity. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, India, Zulu 7, Sugar Japan, Victoria, 59 plus, 20 dB over the 9. Real portfolio to South Italy. My name is Antonio, Tango, Oscar, Nancy, India, Oscar. Quesel?
Okay, Antonio, very good. Good to hear you in here. Beautiful signal from Italy today. Thank you. Ciao. Italy Zulu 7, Sugar Japan Victor, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Mike and the 0. Ciao.
Copy Lima Bravo.
Hey, Mark. Okay, Mike India 0, Sugar Delta Radio. Hey, Derek.
Hello, Ray. How you doing there? How are you there? Big signal as ever. You're 5 and 9 plus. You're 59 plus. How you doing there, Ray? Over.
Yeah, doing good, Derek. Good to hear you in here this morning. You're booming in here, and I can always recognize that voice. You're doing great from Northern Ireland. How's the weather over there?
Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. About 2 degrees here, and there's we had hailstones and snow and everything here, so it's an absolutely horrible day here. About 2 degrees here at the moment. Over.
Well, yeah, very good on the 2 degrees Celsius. It's a little bit below 0 here Celsius. It's about -2, -3 at the moment. We got a little snow on the ground. We had some rain and wind yesterday, so the weather isn't great here either. You're sounding fantastic, very, very strong this morning. 20 over, Derek. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, you're the same 5 and 9 plus as well here. You're sounding fantastic there, and I was watching all your broadcasts on Facebook there. I don't know, maybe are you broadcasting live at the moment there, over?
Yeah, yes, Roger. I'm live on Facebook, as you mentioned. I'm also live on YouTube and Twitch. I'm looking at the list here right now. 222 people watching live between the three services. Go ahead.
There you go, unbelievable. Well, you're doing a great job on it as ever. It's fantastic setup you have, Ray. It's really, really good there. So thank you for taking the call, and all the best, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for calling in, Derek. Appreciate it. 73 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye-bye, Ray.
Okay, being that he mentioned the social media, so we also stream to Remote Ham Radio. So if you want to follow us on YouTube, please follow us on Remote Ham Radio. We stream the same service there. I think on YouTube the quality's a little better. So please subscribe to our Remote Ham Radio channel. Not only do we have great videos of us operating, we got a lot of tower videos there as well, and videos on how to operate remote. A lot of tutorials. Also, we stream to Twitch TV. Again, on Twitch TV, find us on Remote Ham Radio live streaming. Remote Ham Radio live streaming on Twitch TV. Also, I Twitch simulcast with my call sign Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. So you can find us W2RE and Remote Ham Radio on Twitch TV. And again, we also stream to YouTube as well. And the most popular one right now for us is Facebook, where we have over 1 million views the last 28 days. Turn up the volume here and see what's going on. Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, the QRP station. The QRP station. Go ahead. Okay, that's Italy Zulu 0 Mike November Oscar QRP.
Mike Hotel Oscar, Isaac 2 MHO.
Okay, Italy Zulu 2 Mike Hotel Oscar QRP. Very nice. You're 59, 5 and 9 with the QRP station. QSL.
Ray, thank you very much from Milano. You're so 5 by 9 plus 20 dB overnight from Milano. Thank you, 73 Ray.
Okay, 73. Ciao. Good afternoon, Mark Haynes. Good to see you in here. Steve Haas, November 2 Alpha Japan, Long Island. Alessandro, I'm on 14183. Anybody that wants me to work them, put their call sign in the chat window here. Okay, the station in Russia, Radio America 3. Radio America 3, go ahead.
Radio Alpha 3 Zulu Italy Hotel. Radio Alpha 3 Zulu Italy Hotel.
Okay, QSL, very strong signal. Radio America 3 Zulu Italy Hotel, 59 plus, over. QSL, thanks for the 59 plus 20. What is your name? Your name, over.
My name Tully. I spell Tango Oscar Lima Italy. City Blue Attraction.
Okay, Tully, they're in Russia. Thanks for calling in. Radio America 3 Zulu Italy Hotel. Thanks. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo QRZ.
Italy Kilo 5 Italy Whiskey Uniform. Italy Kilo 5 Italy Whiskey Uniform.
Okay, Italy Kilo 5 Italy Whiskey Uniform. Very strong friend, my friend, from Italy. Ciao, you're 59 plus, over.
Yes, you do 5 by 9, and I'm watching your antenna system on QSZ.com. Unbelievable. The name is Carlo, QSL.
Okay, Carlo, thank you very much. Appreciate you looking us up on QRZ.com. You're 59 a plus, 59 plus with very nice audio, my friend. Go ahead.
Yes, I am in vertical antenna and 500 watts. So, 73, really appreciate it. Please visit my call sign on QRZ.com. Ciao, ciao.
Yes, Roger. I'm just looking on QRZ.com, your photos. Thank you for calling in, 73. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Lima Zulu 2, go ahead.
Okay, Ray, good afternoon from Bulgaria. London Zebra 2, Victor Tango. Lima Zulu 2, Victor Tango. The Henry George, your report is 59 plus. Yourself?
Okay, very good, George. Just looking you up on QRZ. Lima Zulu 2, Victor Tango. Very nice signal. You're 59 plus 10, 59 plus 10 into the state of Maine today. Go ahead.
Roger, Ray, thank you very much for nice report. And also in the QRZ.com, I see you on antenna farm. It's amazing. No problem. Thank you for the contact. All the best. It's the second contact before several years ago. 73 Ray, and bye for now. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. 73 QRZ Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Okay, the Oscar Hotel again. Okay, that Oscar Hotel 1 Bravo November Charlie.
Negative, Oscar Hotel 3 Bravo November Charlie.
Okay, Oscar Hotel 3 Bravo November Charlie. Good to hear you in there from Finland. You're 59 plus. Over.
Name for you, 59 plus 20 at least. My name is Thomas, my QTH Tampere.
Okay, very good, Thomas. Just pulled you up on QRZ. Good to hear you in here. My name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. I'm in Jonesport, Maine. I'm operating remote. I'm physically sitting in New York, just north of New York City. I live in the suburbs of New York City. And the transmitter site is in Maine on the Atlantic Ocean, Jonesport, Maine. Oscar Hotel 3, Bravo November Charlie, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Thanks, Ray, for the information. Are you sure that you would rather be sitting in where your units are instead of sitting in New York?
The weather is about the same, so it makes no difference if I'm sitting in New York or I'm sitting in Maine. The weather is terrible this time of the year. Go ahead.
Okay, I was just thinking of the picture where you have the antenna in the middle of the forest. Sorry.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, I think if I had to say, I like Maine very much, and I like the location where the antennas and the towers are. But here in New York, the lifestyle is a little bit better. A little bit better here in New York. When in Maine, it's pretty quiet and not much happening. You cannot find fine restaurants at the nighttime. Everything closes down. So if I want to slow down and do nothing, maybe Maine is the place to live. But I still have a family, young family, so we do things. So right now, Maine is not a place for me to live full time. Oscar Hotel 3, Bravo November Charlie, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, over.
Okay, Ray, it was just a remark because the main landscape is similar than I'm sitting and watching all the time. Never mind, in my age it would be okay already. Thanks for letting us Universe a chance to have a US Q. Ray, Whiskey, Romeo Echo, 73, Car Hotel 3, Bravo November Charlie.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Really appreciate it. Oscar Hotel 3, Bravo November Charlie from Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, 7-3, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I tell you, I could be in here all day. The pileup just never stops. So let me plug a few things here while I'm in here, because for me to put these videos on every day, it takes a lot of time out of my day, and I hope everybody's enjoying it. So let me just plug a few things here while I'm at it. The first one's going to be our live streaming code. So if you look down at the bottom of the screen there, you'll see W2RE-live-stream. If you're a licensed FCC operator here in the United States and you want to do exactly what I'm doing, it's pretty simple. All you do is log to this website right here that I'm going to put in the bottom of the screen. It's RemoteHamRadio.com. After you get in there, go to the free trial. After the free trial is over, put in this this streaming code, this promo code, and you'll get a discount to get into the service. Many people took advantage of that yesterday, so I figured I'd throw that in there again today. And also we have a store. Let me open up a new browser here and show you the store. RemoteHamRadio.com, and we have a merchandising store. So if you click up on the top inside the website, we got a lot of merchandise, and all the proceeds from the merchandise that we make goes to our awesome youth program, which I will bring up here and show you. We have a youth program that's growing. For a matter of fact, this weekend we have a 13-year-old. Yes, a 13-year-old. He's going to be operating the ARRL DXCW contest. So he'll be operating one of these big stations that I'm operating from. And, of course, that's free of charge. So, like I said, the proceeds from the merchandise store is given back to our youth program. So please buy some merchandise. You can look cool like me with this beanie hat on. Here's the beanie hat. Let me show you. Right here. We have in all different colors. There's white, and there's the black one that I have on my head right now. And also, inside the merchandise store, we also have the Remote Ham Radio cup, just like the cup I'm holding up right here. Oh, let me get in the camera. Sorry about that. Right here. Remote Ham Radio. So you can get that cup as well. And it's been a pleasure, everybody watching this morning. Here from Jonesport, Maine. Here I am on one of the towers in Jonesport. This tower is at 90 feet from this during this photo. This tower now is almost 200 feet tall. We just put this tower up to test the station. And let me get to the antennas I was just on so you understand the antenna system I was just operating from. And that would be the 5/5/5 monobanders. And they're right here. This is the 5/5/5 stack that I was just on. Well, I appreciate everybody watching the video. I'm going to turn up the volume here and say 73 to my friends. Okay, you're up. Thanks for the nice QSO today. I will be back later. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo signing off. 7-3, y'all. Okay, I'm going to shut the radio down. Thanks for everybody watching the video today. We'll be back later to publish some more. Again, please follow us. Please follow us on Twitch TV. This is where it really gets exciting. On Twitch TV, you can watch this on different platforms. You can watch this on television, and the quality, the streaming quality, is much nicer than it is on Facebook. So Twitch TV, that would be Remote Ham Radio, and there's a link there that you click that gets an alert when we go live. And you can there's also an app for your phone for Twitch TV as well. So this would be a real good one to have. And YouTube, Remote Ham Radio, YouTube, like I said earlier, We have a lot of tutorials on how to operate remote, plus a lot of videos of antennas, tower construction, and stuff like that. So please subscribe to our Remote Ham Radio YouTube video and follow our live stream there as well. This is Ray, W2RE, in the state of Maine, or I'm actually physically in New York, operating the state of Maine. Thanks for watching the video. 73